The intern that just appeared, could you just get your last name over to my staff? Appreciate it. Court does call the case of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jeffrey Murphy.
Good morning. People.
Ray.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the Honorable Court, David Burgess on behalf of Mr. Murphy.
Marie Tanha, aka the phone.
Again, Your Honor, I apologize. Someone dared to call my work cell.
What? Somebody called your work cell? I think it was somebody over there. They just. All right. Okay, what are we doing? Your name, sir?
Jeff Murphy.
Thank you. What are we doing?
Your Honor, discovery is complete in this matter, requesting exam be held.
No. People have their witnesses available the 27th?
Your Honor, if I may have a moment.
Yes.
Your Honor, I do want to bring up something else that's concerning this case, and at this point, I'm hoping that the court can warn the defendant. I'm sure Mr. Burgess will speak to him as well. Part of this case is defendant posting naked pictures of the victim. Not that they should be anywhere, but certainly places that have put her at risk. They have since been taken down, is my understanding. So if the court wouldn't mind issuing a warning to the defendant about ensuring that does not happen again. And I believe Mr. Burgess is well aware of what I would do if this happens again, so he can have a conversation with his client about.
All right. So these came up after the charges in this case?
Let me double check. Your Honor, we don't know the exact date. I have to look into that.
Okay, but they have since been taken down.
Yes, it's been taken down, which is why I'm asking for a warning as opposed to.
All right. You understand that, sir?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. And Mr. Burgess, you're going to have a more detailed conversation with him about that?
Yes, I will, Your Honor. I'm well aware of what Ms. Tanner will do if that's the case. If he does it again, if it happens again, if it did happen in the first place, Your Honor. So.
All right. Very good. Okay. And with the people
That's a good day, Your Honor.
that will work.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person, May 27th,
Good day.
2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge Washington. Bond will continue.
Thank you.
This is a critical moment in the hearing. Watch closely. The judge immediately picks up on a small but important error in the plea paperwork. In court, details matter. A missing charge or an unchecked box might seem minor, but mistakes like this can invalidate an entire plea agreement later on. What stands out here is how calmly the judge handles the situation. There's no outburst, no pressure, just firm, professional control. Now here's something to think about. If you were in the judge's seat, would you allow the correction or send the deal back entirely? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Let's call the case of the people versus Frank Clark.
Okay, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I apologize. We called that previous case. Apparently I wasn't clear.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
You weren't clear? Okay. I guess, can we get him back?
It's appropriate.
Well, hold on a second, because I lost Mr. Burgess.
Call you.
Okay, so when he appears, we'll get him back out at some point.
I'm in the
Can I
court.
have-
I'm in the court. I'm in the court.
Morning, Your Honor. Mike Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender for Mr. Clark, who's in the court.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Clark.
That's for people.
Recalls case, people versus Jeffrey Murphy.
And how says the prosecutor attorney about people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Again, may it please the Honorable Court, David Burgess on behalf of Jeffrey Murphy.
All righty. Thank you for coming back, Mr. Burgess.
Yeah, of course,
Yes.
Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor, for recalling the case, and thank you to Mr. Burke for jumping back on. Mainly, I want to make sure the defendant's not confused about how this process is going to work and what his bond conditions are. The victim was present here today in the gallery, and defendant decided it was a good idea to mean mug her as he walked by her. Here.
Sir.
Now, I know that this defendant has a history of abusing women sexually and physically, and apparently somewhere along the way, he has learned and decided that intimidating a victim of his crime is a good idea. Like I said, I think he's confused, so if we can clear some of that confusion, I would appreciate it.
All right. Sir, you understand that? That
Yes.
you're not, and when the court is saying no contact, no intimidating or threatening behavior, that applies both here in this courtroom and all of your behavior. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
And so if the alleged victim is present in the courtroom, I don't want you staring at them any kind of way.
I got you. I apologize.
All right? All right. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Burke.
Yes, of course, sure.
Next case on the docket.
This is Romeo Serva. Oh, 2 in a row.
Chairman Dadish, on behalf of Mr. Serval, who is approaching.
Your name, sir?
Romeo Serval.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we are going to be asking for an adjournment for mitigation, and we would like to address bond, please.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned June. May 29th, 2025, 9 a.m. I need a green sheet and then that's bond.
As to bond, Your Honor, I wanted to address, I wanted to ask for him to be released on tether. Your Honor, Mr. Servo is 20 years old. He has 2 children that he takes sole custody of. He has to take care of them right now. They're in the care of his father and his foster grandfather and foster grandmother, who aren't able to actually keep taking care of his children. He has been in school. He has a 4.0 GPA. He just got his transcript back. He had a job interview. He's doing really well. The reason he was missing them is just because he had so many things going on. They were early in the morning. He has these 2 kids. I can assure you that if you put him on a tether, Your Honor, that you will be seeing obviously no mistests, but no positives or anything like that. He is not drinking. He doesn't drink. He reacts very poorly to it. So we are going to be asking for that.
Yeah, but he wasn't testing on his SoberLink device. I mean, he just wasn't testing like he should.
Yeah, there's 2 that he missed. He was in custody for those. Those are the first 2 missed ones on the report from March. And then he had 4 missed ones, but he submitted a compliant test like within 15
No,
minutes.
I'm talking about, I got that, but his April 24th report from Community Corrections.
I'm not in receipt of that. The last one I have is as of April 23rd. I may have missed it, but
April.
The report that I have, the last test on there that was missed was the 23rd of April. Let me look.
Right, but there should be a bond violation report from April 20, that's dated April 24th, 2025.
Oh, this is the one. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, April 24th. This is the same one I'm looking at.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes. Again, as 2 of those were missed when he was in custody elsewhere. 4 of those he missed, but he retested like within 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 7 minutes after the 9 a.m. block. I believe there's only 2 that he missed that he never retested for, and those were the newly added time window. I believe he had either forgotten about those, and I understand that that's not an excuse. He just has a lot going on with school, with work, with his 2 kids, and that's why I believe having him on a tether would resolve this issue. He should have been put on tether from the beginning, honestly. But if Your Honor releases him on that tether, and he's not missing any of his drug tests, so.
Any response? Okay.
The only thing I am concerned about was in September of 2023, the defendant was placed on probation in the Oakland County Circuit Court on 2 counts of RIO and A&B or HIDA. And obviously this offense occurred in June of 2024. So it would have been while he's on Court Supervision Oakland County Circuit Court on a similar charge that also also the defendant's ability to cover.
Your Honor, he is undergoing mitigation for mental health concerns that we're going to provide to prosecution. I've talked to his attorney in his Oakland County cases. He is on probation for those. He's testing in so many different places for so many different things. That's why also he is having trouble keeping track of these tests. And I mean, again, I believe a tether would help with all, huh? What do you want?
I just want to, that I did ask when I realized it was going to be a problem. So I won't have any problems with it.
Yeah. He's saying that he requested, well, he wanted a tether in the first place, and
When you're saying a tether, you're talking a scram tether?
Yes, sir. And if I was to get that, I wouldn't have any problems. You wouldn't hear it from me. I don't drink alcohol. There's no alcohol in my household. It's just 2 children, and I go to school every day.
2 children and some pot, right?
Well, I smoke outside the house, and it's never around them.
Okay. Do you have a card?
Yeah, I do. And
Did you give us your card?
I offered to give that to community corrections, but they refused to take it every time I offered it to them.
and his father submitted it. They'd already submitted it to community corrections. I don't know why community corrections lost track of it, but I talked to his father yesterday, and his father said that he sent community corrections a copy of it again yesterday, but that every time he goes to test, he has his medical marijuana card on him and it's active. And I can send that to the court right now.
I will modify his bond, although he may not be entitled to a $25,000 personal recognizance bond, but he needs to be on a scram tether prior to release.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I've set this over to the 29th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And with that, the judge accepts Antonio's guilty plea to 2 misdemeanor charges, dismisses the remaining counts, and sets sentencing for June 3rd. For viewers unfamiliar with the process, plea deals like this often reduce potential jail time in exchange for accountability and cooperation. Antonio's honesty, even though hesitant, likely played a role in the outcome. But this case is a reminder, even seemingly minor actions, like damaging property or resisting arrest, can carry serious legal consequences. What's your take? Should Antonio face jail time, or is probation enough? Share your thoughts below. And if you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real courtroom analysis and dramatic legal moments every week.